Oh, get out of here.
That's
That's okay. That's okay.
Good afternoon. This is Deb Amlen for the New York Times, and welcome back to
Heroes, comedy heroes. Absolutely.
Here's how magicians solve rooms.
Wow.
That's what we're doing.
One of those, Elaine.
Stay over. We are going to be feeding Sam sugar and see how much it actually takes for him to lose his ability to solve. Right? This is science. We're doing this for science, Sam. Good afternoon. This is Deb Amlen for the New York Times, and welcome back to Crosswords Live. It's a beautiful day for a crossword. Let's play two. I can't wait to crush this puzzle with our special guest today. We have, I don't know if I should call you Professor Jennifer Boylan, Jennifer Finney Boylan, and her wife.
Jenny is fine.
We have a great puzzle today by Jake Halperin, and I also can't forget my solving buddy, Sam Ezersky. How you doing, Sam?
The less talking from me, the better. Let's get solving. This is going to be a
Sam.
fun one. Hey there. This is going to be a blast. Honestly, I just want to come out and say, I think this is one of my favorite Thursday puzzles this entire year. So, Jenny and Dee,
Wow.
you're in for a blast.
Well,
today.
I hope we make short work of it. You all should know, famously, Dee Dee and I, or maybe, well, famously to us, have been married for 32 years, 20 as wife and wife, 12 as husband and wife. And for all of those 32 years, Dee Dee has been the master puzzle solver.
Wow.
In fact, Dee Dee started doing the puzzle, long before we were married, back in the 80s. And I always loved that. She was a classic do the Sunday puzzle in ink solver. And I started doing the puzzle, like a year ago? Like a year, maybe 2 years ago. So Dee Dee has the crossword mind, and I might be the English professor, but
Jenny's better at puns than I am. I'm too literal.
Oh, well then, yeah, you'll be, excuse me, you'll be right at home in some of this puzzle today. We have some great stuff in here.
She's actually really better than I am at Thursday puzzles because
Wow.
we refer to as Tricky Thursday.
Tricky Thursday.
Isn't it amazing how differently brains work? I love that about puzzles, and we always say it's always better when you solve together.
Yeah, we put the puzzle up on our video screen at home and solve it together almost every day, except on Mondays when I like to do it by myself because it's so easy.
Right.
That's the best way to do it, on the video screen. That's what I used to do with my friends back at school.
Yeah, it's really
Have a
fun.
big bunch of people kicking back, watching it.
Forget about Netflix. I mean, when you could be solving the puzzle on your TV. All right. Well, when we start a crossword puzzle, we always like to look for the things that are easiest first. How do you guys start? Do you have any rules about how you solve?
Well, what do you think?
We usually just try to start with one across, and then, whenever we get stuck, we start filling things in.
Yeah, usually we'll go across, on the top from left to right, and then when we get stuck, we start doing the downs.
Got it.
Cool.
And by the way, I should also mention, I got to take the lid off of my bread in like 1 minute. So Dee Dee might start this by herself, but
I hope you brought enough for everybody.
I did.
I love a good loaf of home baked bread.
We'd have to be here for another hour. But
Well, at this rate, let's get going, man.
Speaking of one across, welcome to another edition of Is It a Verb or Is It a Noun?
I love this game.
That's one of our favorite games here. The clue is fools, and it's a 4-letter entry. So what do you think the answer might be? And that's tough because we have nothing to reference.
Yeah, I have to say, usually when we don't know, before we know anything in the puzzle, we try to go and find something. So without, fools,
Sure.
oafs,
sots.
yeah. So let's just kind of
Because
go.
I'm already looking down.
Let's look across the. Or what's the one down? Westward genre.
One-
You think it's sci-fi?
Westworld.
Yeah.
I like that,
Yeah.
guess. Let's throw it in there.
All right. So
Good.
if that's sci-fi, then one across. Fools. You said sots?
I said sots. Saps.
Saps. Yeah,
There you
saps.
go.
That's going to be it. Saps is there.
Right too. Should we move
let's see.
across the top or continue this left corner?
Let's try across the top. Let's just
Okay.
go to 5 across. Huger than huge. Ginormous.
There you go. We just have
Sure,
to
I'll
write
try it.
really small.
Right. It filled in many letters.
Do you know what that is? The five down is?
Yes.
What's EGOT?
Emmy.
Grammy,
Emmy,
Oscar.
Oscar, Tony.
Well, so
So
it's either Emmy or Tony.
Right.
I'll drop in a Y for you there.
Yeah.
That helps. Hey, you never know.
Huger than huge. Enormous. And 6 down is Piet.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
In
excellent.
fact, you do this. I gotta get my brain out.
So now we've got a
Charge. I'll be right back. When I come back, I want this whole puzzle done.
Sure.
So that looks like an E. Epic. Huger than
Epic is
huge
it.
is epic.
Good for you.
It's us,
Making
Emmy. Well
5
done.
down Emmy.
Hmm.
How about this word before streets and girls in film titles?
Mean.
There's
Wow.
mean,
Look at you go.
then we've got a modest skirt crossing the
Midi.
US Forest. There's midi. Crushing it. The U.S. Forest Service owns about 38% of it.
Idaho.
Good. That was
Idaho,
a real
we have
today
the
I
letters
learned
there.
for me.
I wouldn't have known, but
No, but
I can spell it.
Yeah. Then we've got films, C-I-N, and 3 letters after that
Cinema.
is cinema.
Good
That's tough
job.
because
Nice.
You want it to end in S there, but crushing it.
Oh,
So I was gone for 30 seconds, and you've done.
We did
the,
one
the,
block.
The
yeah.
best there. Let's see, MIDI, mean. Okay, so now we don't know what makes it tricky yet, do we?
mm-mm.
Not yet.
Is there anything that feels tricky?
Well, let's look at 19 across.
Yeah.
This occurs at least once.
3 times a year.
This was a today I learned too. I didn't know that.
Well, what are you thinking about? A blue
what?
moon? Something that looks like
A something theme.
something
Themer.
Friday.
It's definitely a theme entry.
Wait, what was? I think that was Jenny was starting to say something there with the first word.
Friday.
Oh, I said
Friday the 13th.
That's-
Well,
Oh,
if it's Friday the 13th. Then how are we going? Oh, well, can we do 13 in Roman numerals?
No.
you know what we
XII.
can do?
That's a good guess, though.
We can just
Okay,
type the number 13. Why not? You know, we can put the number 13 in a single square here.
And how do we do that, Sam?
yeah, the 13th. So put the number in there.
How do
So-
we do that?
We can use this little rebus key
Oh,
here.
it's
Ah.
a rebus.
It is a rebus. Friday. the
Just for
13th.
those of you out there who are solving on the app, and again, I apologize today, we are on a different platform, so I cannot see the comments, but if you're out there and you're solving on the app, you find the rebus key by, if you're on an iPhone, you tap the word more on the first keyboard, and then you'll see the rebus key under that, and then I think on an Android, you tap the ellipsis, and then you'll find the rebus key. On the web, it's just up at the top.
So we've got Friday the 13th. So, I mean, not many things contain the number 13, right? So what is,
Right.
what's that marked by opposite extremes? Is
Third.
13, but
We need a
that's-
little more there.
Now, is this one of the ones where they're including the number
Right.
13?
At this point, we don't
So
know.
can we go across to 23 across?
Let's do it.
Absolutely.
Cut
Cut
out.
out.
Oh, that's going to be
Omit.
omit. So
Good
put in the
job.
I and the T there. Somebody wants to do 15 down. Palindromic kitchen item.
You just mentioned it.
This is a weird one. Yeah, you just had to get yours, right?
I
Bread.
Bread, batter.
Hot tub.
Ooh!
very good. Well, the minute you said that, I went, "Oh, how did they know?"
That was
Well, let's look at 30 across. We probably don't have enough Memorable launch of April 11th.
Apollo.
Yeah,
It's Apollo.
Apollo.
It's Apollo something.
Apollo 13.
there you
Is it
go.
Apollo 13?
Oh,
Let's try
so
Apollo
Jenny
13.
knows everything about the Apollo missions.
Okay, so now what we see is that rebuses are, and we don't know that they're all going to be 13s, but it feels like a pretty good guess. So what's the significance of 13s other than just it being fun?
That's what we have to figure out.
All right,
For
21.
the
Mark
downs.
13.
13 opposed. 13
I
in.
have to say that 26 down is kind of mean to put a question mark clue there, but
Runs interference for
it's
the
a great clue.
This one's just, but a 13
Are they?
the second letter, that's really weird.
It sounds like a sports clue, doesn't it?
It does.
So it seems maybe are the downs
The
going
down.
to be different?
Either they're skipping it or it's a B or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe. Or
Maybe.
let's try just like, oh well, there's frozen concentrated orange juice and Gatorade. Is it FLA?
It
Perhaps?
is
It is
FLA.
indeed.
Nice work.
All right, so let's try 25 down, the short down. Countless informally.
Loads.
Very good.
Okay, so there's
Loads there?
loads. Let's do a few more short ones. 41 across, alternative to an elbow poke.
A kick.
Prod,
Right.
A stronger alternative to an elbow poke.
Yes.
When that one
A
doesn't.
smack. A slap.
let's do 48 across. To
48
weep is
With
to make
40
less
experiences.
the depth of
Wait, you're going down. Where's 48 across?
46
experiences.
across is here.
Experiences.
Did you mean this
I
one?
went this one, yeah.
That's 46.
Experiences. That's what it says.
Ah.
Blank
You can see
F
we're married,
blank.
right? Experience.
Uh,
You got me. Let's go back to 26 down. What's this?
maybe.
Runs interference
Now note that there's a question mark there.
for the
Runs
offense.
Interference?
So
Right? It goes up at the end.
13.
a one. Could it be a 1-3? A 1-3? No, it's not.
I don't know.
All right. What do you want to do, Didi?
We have to fill in somewhere else for what you wanted us to try 36. It's a downer.
It's a downer. Now, would it help if I told you that loads was wrong?
Yes.
That was
Oh, I thought you were keeping us.
diabolical trap.
Because
Countless.
Countless.
that's okay.
Lotta.
Informally usually indicates slang.
Lotta.
And lotsa, maybe?
Lotsa.
Maybe.
Lotta.
Lots of, so
Lotta
that-
was just as good of a guess. It was a perfectly cromulent guess, as Deb and I like to say on these streams.
That's right.
But Lotsa just happens to be the answer in today's puzzle. I figured I'd
Excellent.
save the second trap.
Thank you for not letting us wallow in that.
So now we've got, how about a bit of insolence?
Ooh.
Lip.
Lip.
There you
Don't
go.
give me any lip. I can hear my mom talking to me.
Is that enough for 36 across now?
I
Is
forget
it?
It's a downer.
It's a downer. So a downer meaning something that goes down.
Very, very literal.
Yeah, very literal. I'll tell you, I wasn't completely comfortable with this clue.
It's not my favorite clue in the puzzle.
Yeah.
A staircase.
Spit take.
I love me a good spit
Sorry.
take.
All right, let's look at 41 across.
Okay.
Alternatives to an elbow poke.
Push?
This is a verbal
Oh,
alternative. to that.
PSST.
That's
Okay.
There you go.
Right.
Do we dare try this one just for fun?
24
Oh.
down.
Preserve.
Preserve in a way.
Flash freeze.
There we go.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Off to
That
the
was
races. Should we check this Z? Should we go around the bottom right? Do we want to knock out this middle right? I'm following
That
your lead.
middle
Is
one
it
is
just
bugging me.
has? Is 46 across just has?
Has. Yeah, it's a
Yes.
unique clue for experiences.
Acts. Runs interference for the offense.
Runs interference for the offense.
Now you could read that a little bit differently.
Yeah.
Clue,
So-
the entry.
So it's not football.
It's
No.
not football.
So the offense.
For the offense.
Right. If
Oh, let's try. What's 36 across? It's a downer.
Yeah.
Opiate.
there you
It's
go.
opiate.
So there's
Good
opiate.
job.
So now what do we have? A 13ets, a 1-3ets,
A bets. It is a B. It is a
they're-
B.
So they're turning the 13 into a B.
Hey.
It's a B. Right.
Yeah.
Woo!
That was quick. I'll tell you, Dee Dee.
I was
you got
gonna
that
say.
very quickly.
Well,
So-
I've been looking for that since the first one, but that also it makes 21 down. Oops, I'm pointing as if you can see what
Marked by opposite extremes, bipolar.
bipolar.
Good
Oh,
job.
yes.
So what
But how's
we
it
have is 13 going across.
And a
at the
B
ridge,
going
and
down.
B going down. Now, why we have that, we have yet to find out.
There's always a reason. The constructors
13
have to
B.
have that reason.
It might not seem like it, but there's always a method.
Okay.
Where to? Should we try this top
Yeah,
right?
let's try it there.
Let's see. High GDP.
Weed killer's target.
Oh, there we go. Right across.
Crabgrass.
Seed.
Had to try it.
All right.
Yeah, root actually would be good.
Oh, there we go. I like that.
I like that.
And 9 down. High GDP. Is that
A Roth.
And this is
Well,
adjective.
you're in the right neighborhood.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
do some of these little downs.
So
10 down is going to be oat
right.
milk.
Oat milk.
Good job.
Yes.
11
How about
down
this one?
is 1, the Beatles album.
The
Very
Beatles,
good.
27 number
Add up.
ones.
Is it hot up?
Sure.
Up.
Piano.
A Thursday clue.
That's looking like piano for 15 across and probably octet.
An octet. So
Rich.
high
High GDP. Rich.
Rich.
Okay.
Rich? Okay.
That's right.
All right.
Hold on.
Fine.
Ending in an F, maybe? Or the Z? Where to?
He's just jonesing for that Z. So let's go down to 60.
Oh wait, I got the. I have
Wait,
the.
what?
wait. 49. To weep is to make less the depth of grief.
Very good. Yeah.
It's a
Yes.
feel-good puzzle.
It's a
Um,
pandemic puzzle. Breadwinner would
Earner.
be earner.
Earner.
Nice.
Nice.
And now that 67 across, let's just give Sam a little relief
do it.
here.
I just think Z's are, there's only so much that can work with
Ezra?
it. Right? This one,
Close. Very
maybe I
close.
shouldn't have gone with this one. This is a tough one.
Right. Who knows the answer to that?
Okay. Object of search.
There's Nemo. 64 across is Nemo.
Is found.
Nicely done.
And let's do 70 at the bottom there. Conserve energy. Rest.
Is rest.
Sure.
Let's do, how about we've got busts, and then we've got hybrid tennis attire.
Ah,
Gort.
That's a score.
very good.
Indeed. And we've got busts. That's not that much help, is it?
Ezor.
It is
Busts.
Ezer Wiseman.
Yeah.
Today you learned.
Ezer. Busts.
Busts.
Convenience stores.
Marts.
Very good.
So that gives us.
Thames.
Yes.
That's a tough clue.
Yeah,
Wait,
that
wait,
is.
How is it?
Breaking a horse, I guess.
It's like breaking a horse. It's not a very good clue.
Right, okay. All right. Let's look at 45 down. Life partner.
I love these clues.
Life and limb.
There we
Good.
go. Nice.
There's the English professor.
So
Hey, we have an
44
actual
across.
B there. Should we
Oh.
check this?
Hey, look at that.
It's a clue.
What's this?
Bad fortune.
It's our revealer.
Unlucky break.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, that's
that
it.
it?
Lunch for us.
Thank you and good night.
Thank you.
No, wait, we have the other half of the puzzle.
I
Well,
think
Well, let's bring it home then. I mean, do you understand why that the revealer is unlucky break?
Well, unlucky is
it's number 13.
Right.
They've broken apart the letter
Good.
B to make one and three.
exactly.
If
We've
you were to
taken that
drill
letter B.
down, straight down through the 13, you would have, I'm sorry, straight through a B, you would have the number 13.
Boom.
Well, what was the other revealer in that? Was it 42?
Yep.
47.
Oh, whoops. 2007 heist film sequel.
Ah,
And there's probably a
Oh
13.
yeah. It's Ocean's 13.
It is
Very
Ocean's
good.
13. Sheesh.
There you
Deb,
go.
I think in the history of Crosswords Live, and our guests on Crosswords Live, I think
I
this
don't
might be
know.
the quickest our guests have ever cracked
Probably.
the entirety of a theme. This is
Yeah.
seriously impressive, you both. Well done.
absolutely.
Well, you should have Dee on more often. Okay, so this gives us a B going down. Big
Mhm.
joints.
Big joints.
This is a Trixie clip.
Blunts.
Very good. Yep.
Well done.
Okay,
Good
nice.
job.
Well, now
Right.
what do you want to do now, Dee?
Well, shall we,
As long as you're down there.
That would be kind of
28
another
guesses?
long,
Sixth Amendment right. Sixth Amendment.
I don't know the numbers. Sixth Amendment.
Is a
I'm glad I'm not the
Council.
only one.
How about council?
Council.
Yeah.
And very
Nice.
good. Yeah.
Well done.
The right to counsel.
And maybe
let's try right in the middle now, the 39
Okay.
across.
like some
Like some
suspects.
suspects are usual.
The usual suspects, of course.
Good.
I'm
Hold on.
shocked.
What do you want to do now, Dee?
Let's see, where, 40? What's 40? Big company.
In the 2000, oh, it's AIG.
That's
Right.
AIG.
Of
What does that
course.
give us?
And that'll give us 44 across the bygone TV part. What?
Oh, like a tube, a vial.
A vial?
How about a dial? Yeah.
A dial.
Yeah.
Dial
click,
is the one
click.
you're looking
I
for.
used to get up and change it for my dad.
Did you have to empty the vial on old TV?
Nasty
Right.
campaign charges.
Ooh,
Nasty.
You blank D.
I feel like
Dud, fud, sud,
metaphorically.
metaphorically.
Don't sling it.
Charges.
Mud.
There you go.
Here's a 2020 clue for you. A minor lead.
That's a great entry.
Everybody knows that one.
29 down, flattens in brief.
That's right.
Flattens in brief.
Flattens.
KOs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Which
Something
gives
to teach a
27.
dog.
Something to teach a dog is a
A
trick.
trick.
Very good.
Well, maybe not the old
Thursday.
dog.
All right. We're working our way back up to the
Rowdy. I love that.
Rowdy? Arid.
Good.
I guess that's one way to define it.
Yeah.
blank workings, inner
Inner
workings.
Inner work.
Very nice. You guys are killing this.
Let's try this long one, just because you both are on such a roll. Why not?
Love this.
Comments after an ambiguous witticism.
This is
Print.
going to be a fun answer to uncover when you get it.
Painted.
Print.
Paint? No.
Oh, paint.
I don't want to mislead you.
We can come back to it.
A couple more here. Let's try a hard nut to crack.
Acorn.
Size
Very
of-
good.
Oh, yeah.
Literally.
There's no such thing as a quadruple C. I'm sorry. CCC.
Not it's just the single C followed by,
Cup.
there we go.
Oh, got it.
And we've got actor James.
Spader.
Right?
Spader, a
And
college
Iona.
named after a Scottish island.
Iona
Iona.
or Iona.
Right? So now this parenthetical comment after an ambiguous witticism.
Oh, your mom. Pun intended.
Ah, nice.
There you go. That
Well
phrase
done.
is a debut in the New York Times today. It was a really fresh one.
Never appeared before in a puzzle. Very cool.
Yep.
Wait, pun intended has never occurred?
Nope,
No.
never in a puzzle.
Huh.
In one of ours, at least.
Right.
Awesome. Part of a parkway.
Median.
Is median.
Yes.
Nice work. Should we try this down one here? Tank
Sure.
and such.
Go.
For broke. Go home. Go.
And we've got
Where is it?
slice.
Slice.
A piece.
Very
grab
good.
a
Like a slice of pizza.
Grab
Okay.
a slice of pizza. And
32.
how about, a championship memento, maybe?
Oh, that's right up your alley, Sam.
Trophy.
I don't win many
A
championships.
mint.
ribbon?
Pin.
A mint.
So close.
I
Jump
love
around.
that.
Wait, what's 32?
From now on, I think the Super Bowl should give out
Oh,
mint.
32 is go ape.
Go
I
ape.
was looking at as down.
Oh, yeah. This
And
is
tanks and such is
Armor.
is
Right.
armor. Nice. And
armor.
that gives us the
And a
ribbon.
ring
A ring.
for
Good.
your Super Bowl.
And let's just check that with Gia. Okay.
So now MC's segue, which I almost accidentally said right before saying the clue.
Now,
And now,
And
There you
now,
go.
on to our next clue. How about this? Grocery section.
deli.
It's the
Mhm.
deli. Seriously, this is a lightning fast solve. It's really, really
words of
fast.
It
empathy.
really is.
I care.
Is I care. Yeah,
I
pathetic.
care. Message.
How
I
about for
care.
this K1?
Mhm.
Y1?
Why?
Yaks. The 59 down. Talks.
Talks is yak.
I knew that one, Edie.
Good.
Join. And how about this? Who's Pop's partner? Maybe.
Nana.
Maybe.
There you go.
TVs are going to be
Sets.
sets.
Right?
Now, a booking.com booking, you know what? This K is actually or just one letter off.
Yaps.
Yeah.
Yaps
And
and
then-
trip and
then
knit.
trip. And that's a
It
top
could have been
income-
Yaks, but then it would have been Trek, and then 58 down would have been Net instead of Knit.
Well,
Trick
because
is
that's-
it's already in the puzzle.
yeah,
Yes.
because it's booking.com, Trek, I've spent an hour convincing myself, sure, Trek is right.
To join is it's a Yiddish word. It's
Right.
connect.
Right.
All
How
right.
about we're so close, 12 squares left, like
There you
items
go.
at a Goodwill store.
Used.
Those are used items.
Whoops. Then we've got, how about this one? Preppy clothing brand.
Ah,
J. Crew.
This J. Crew.
Very
There's a little
good.
Scrabbly here in the bottom.
oh yeah.
Should we try that J or should we try the bottom?
Let's try the J down. Some party
Some
hires.
party hires.
DJs.
DJs.
DJs are at some
Nice.
parties.
So that'll give us emphatic.
Affirmation.
Duh, so.
That's so.
That's so
Let's
close.
try the bottom one.
Right.
68 across.
Blank
Oh, there you go.
or no blank server's credit. Deal or no deal?
Right.
Ice or no ice.
Ice
Right.
or no ice. And then can we get this last one?
Oh boy.
Dre.
Dr. Dre, D-R-E.
Dr.
There you go.
Dre showing
Did
up
so,
all
did
the
so.
time in
Look
puzzles.
at that.
Ba-dum-ba-dum.
Yeah. We love our San Jose shuffle.
And
We want to just go quickly through the theme again. Sam, do you want to explain it very quickly?
yeah, let's run through this one more time. We've got an unlucky break here with Jake Halperin. Very cleverly, just must have sat and said, you know what? What if
Okay.
unlucky break can punnily describe if you separate the letter B into the number 13? Well, he said, let's do this by having theme answers like Friday the 13th, Apollo 13, and Ocean's 13 in one direction. And going down, they're just B's. We've got bipolar, abets, and blunts. Big
I think that Jake probably had like a ceramic bee and he dropped it and picked it up off the floor and said, kind of like Benjamin Franklin with the lightning, Eureka! If you break a bee, you get the number 13.
Seems like a pretty lucky break to me.
That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it.
I like it.
But as soon as Jenny comes back, I want to talk about her wonderful book that's coming
Oh,
out.
excellent. I should tell her to grab
Absolutely.
a copy. Jenny, grab a copy of Good Boy.
Yes. When is the book coming out?
Book actually came out. The hardback came out in April. There will be a paperback in the spring.
Awesome.
Wonderful. And what is the full title of it?
It is called Good Boy, A Life in 7 Dogs. And it's a memoir of the dogs she's had and what they've taught her.
That is.
Oh, look.
And
God.
not only, so
I'm getting a little verklempt.
I'm going to show
I've
you
had
that
a lot of
while-
dogs in my life.
While you do the New York Times crossword puzzle, you can make bread like this.
Is that a sourdough?
This is
It's like a
it's like
sourdough,
a sourdough. It's actually called Polish, Polish.
Ooh,
which is a good crossword puzzle word.
Yeah,
that's where my brain
It
went.
really is.
and here is Good Boy.
Oh, how wonderful. So Good Boy, A Life in 7 Dogs, which came out in April and is coming out in paperback when is that again?
Probably early spring of this coming year.
Early spring of 2021. Well, we wish you the best of luck with it. And thank you very much for joining us. It was so lovely to have you solving with us today. Did you have fun?
Oh, it's great.
Can I just say, everyone who wants to learn how to solve, make sure just have Dee Dee next to you the whole time, and you'll be fine. We had such fun doing this. It was a
Find
great
it-
I
puzzle.
have to add that to my how to solve guide. Have a DD.
Or
Yeah.
find a mentor.
Can we just real quick, what was the name of the constructor again today?
Jake
Halperin.
Halperin.
Halperin, Jake
Yeah.
Halperin. So it's just speaking as a writer, it's always nice to give credit to the people who make this possible. possible. So thank you.
Absolutely. As a writer, I fully agree. And we want to thank Jake Halperin for his terrific Thursday puzzle. This is Deb Amlen from the New York Times, Sam Ezersky, and of course our guests, Jennifer Finney Boylan and her wife, Dee Dee. Dee Dee, what's your last name?
I'm also Finney Boylan.
Finney Boylan, Dee Dee Finney Boylan, and thank you for joining us today. We wish you happy solving and a great Thursday.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Everybody